Bentornati ragazzi alla 17ª parte di Dragon Age The Veilguard. Nella parte prima abbiamo usato le statuette per scoprire un po' il passato di Solas. Queste statuette erano più che il suo passato in generale, erano più i suoi rimorsi, ciò che ha fatto, di cui si pente, insomma, erano i suoi punti deboli, e in tutti questi ricordi, che erano 6 statuette, c'era sempre Mythal al centro della storia, che Mythal che l'ha spinto a far questo, Mythal che l'ha spinto a far quello. Ovviamente non si dà tutta la colpa a Mythal, assolutamente no, perché Solas si deve assumere le sue responsabilità, però c'è anche da dire che molte cose lui non voleva farle, ma l'ha fatte anche su consiglio di Mythal, che è un'altra divinità elfica molto famosa, di cui Morrigan ha bevuto dal pozzo di Mythal per prenderne il potere. Però Mythal chi era? Era la madre di Morrigan, che è la strega Flemeth, che alla fine di Dragon Age Inquisition si vede Solas che che assorbe tutto il potere di Mythal, uccidendo Flemeth, da quel che si è visto. E infatti nell'ultima statuetta si vedeva proprio Solas con i vestiti dell'Inquisizione che riassorbiva il suo potere, assorbiva il potere di Mythal per avere così potere in modo da fare quello che ha fatto in questo gioco, cioè cercare di squarciare il velo.
Hey, Harding?
Oh, Rook, hi. Is there something you need?
Vuoi parlare?
I thought you might want someone to talk to.
Oh, Rook. That's sweet. I'm fine. Really.
Really? Okay, well, we're all here if you...
Never mind. I can't lie. I feel awful.
It's Solas's memory, isn't it?
They stole Titan blood to walk the world like humans. And when the Titans didn't like that, they just took their spirits. Should I be angry or sad? Why aren't I angrier? It's a lot to handle.
There's really no right way to feel. You've been through a lot.
You're right. Maybe I just need time. And a snack. It's strange. I don't hate Solas for this, even though a part of me thinks I should. I don't even want revenge. Revenge won't bring the Titans back. It can't erase what happened. And the Inquisitor thinks Solas can be saved. And I want to try. But I just want to talk. As equals. I wonder if he's even capable. Solas was always distant. Guess it's hard to react when a magic rock's talking at you. Anyway, thanks for checking on me. I'll be all
Mi
right.
sono sicura.
I know. You're Lace Harding, child of Titans. You can handle anything.
Oh, shut up.
È sempre una figata entrare qua. Codice della sala. Codice della sala. Incontri sono solamente contro spiriti o persone che combattono di propria spontanea volontà. Niente animali innocenti, niente prigionieri. Ogni combattente è una lezione. Ok.
Spirit of determination. May your enemies die bitter and in pain.
Yes! Good.
Don't encourage him.
Vorrei parlare un po' più di Puconastio, ma... iniziamo.
I saw the Hivernal flying by with my own eyes, big as the sky, and ready for the lords to come be heroes. We take it down, and the village nearby will eat like kings and love us for it.
No.
It had bright red and blue scales. They'll be worth a fortune, even beyond the Horde.
No.
That's not a Hivernal. You saw a Calton's on. And she's acting normal. She's not one of the dragons blighted by the gods. Going after her would get us killed for no good reason.
Mi fido di Tash.
I'm gonna have to side with the Lord of Fortune's resident dragon expert.
You sure you're not just scared, Tosh?
Oh shit.
Fight it if you want. Tell us where to send your stuff after it kills you.
Aw, sorry, Cutter. Tosh gets final say. We leave the Carltons on alone.
You think I can't fight a dragon just because I don't breathe fire?
You can't fight a dragon because you don't know what you're doing.
Fine. You're the expert.
Si può andare da solo. Cioè...
I guess he couldn't handle the heat.
Not like you can, huh?
Oh, it doesn't bother me.
Oh, shit.
There's rumors of another dragon off to the west. Heard anything, Tash?
Yeah. Not sure if it's blighted like the ones that attacked Minrathous and Treviso. But it's killing people in villages near Arlethan Forest.
Oh,
They need help.
okay.
Well, that's glory.
It's a fire breather. They always have lairs with a horde.
And there's gold. Tempted yet?
We might be able to spare the time for a dragon hunt.
Can't wait to see what you find. Now, has Tash told you about fighting a Gamadon storm rider in the middle of a typhoon?
Best time to catch them.
Oh, it was glorious, Rook.
My crew. My crick.
So, Lucanus. You're an Antivan crow.
Yes.
Do all crows have demons in them?
What? No.
It's fine if they do. I'm Rivani. Our seers let spirits possess them for ceremonies.
Well, Antivan crows don't. Spite was put into me by the Venatori.
Oh. That's messed up.
Andiamo.
Intrusion.
What's wrong? Is it the undead we've been fighting?
Corruption seeps in, Dweller. It overflows here. Staunch it.
Ok. Lascio questo messaggio per contrassegnare il percorso.
Did your gods give you that throne? Get up and fight!
Ah, diciamo. 37.
Here it comes! They're behind!
Stay in cover.
That should speed things up.
Coming from behind!
In darkness long lamented.
Right there!
Of course.
Wow, niente gli ha tolto, vabbè. Niente, questa qua non ce la faccio ancora. Era troppo alta. Finiamo con la missione I rimpianti del temibile lupo. Finiamo con questa. Incontra Morrigan al crocevia. Parliamo un po' con Morrigan, appunto, di quello che ci deve dire, sempre sul lupo.
Well met, Rook.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor.
Infatti nei ricordi che abbiamo visto
The Illuvians
di...
in general, yes. But not the Dreadwolf's Crossroads.
Mythal aveva questa
I
corona
would think
che
you
ha
have more pressing
sempre...
questions at the moment. Questions about
Che ha sempre
Solus
Morrigan.
and Mythal.
E aveva sua madre
Mythal?
anche.
The two gods have always been linked, have they not?
Che era Mythal,
First, when
Flemet, che era
Mythal
Mythal.
bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solus spilled Mythal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait, how do you know exactly what we saw of Solus's past?
Beh.
Think upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dreadwolf's memories. When Mythal stood against the gods' manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
Beh, spiriti e io che ne so con antica magia c'entrano gli spiriti? Per ora erano
So
spiriti
if
alla fine.
Mythal was originally a spirit, maybe that's how she
Passava
survived
un
her
corpo
body's
all'altro,
death?
non l'abbiamo già visto.
Very good.
Infatti.
Mythal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down, to spirit she returned. Her essence sheltered in a
Morrigan?
willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power
E
anew.
adesso penso che sia il Morrigan,
Until
giusto?
once again she was struck down, on this occasion by Solus. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait, you?
Ha senso, perché essendo la
As you
figlia
say.
di Flemet, ha la capacità, lei, Morrigan, super male, la Madonna, quindi... quanto complicherà le cose? Tu sei lei?
So you're the next host of Mythal?
Believe it or not, as you choose.
Che sta succedendo?
What? That was like how Elgernon and Gillenane can talk in your head. But
'Twas Mythal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
No?
what are you then?
I once feared Mythal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal.
E questo
What
aveva
I
pure
now
Morrigan,
possess
per
is
quello
but a
non voleva
spark
essere
of Mythal,
posseduta.
shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
Perché non sei un elfo?
How can you carry Mythal's soul if you're not an elf?
Perché sua madre non era
Her spark has sheltered within both elves and humans who were sympathetic to
Solo
her
elfi
in
umani
thought
usano
and
senso.
circumstance. Mythal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love
prima
her.
di sua madre.
We may readily imagine their kinship.
Puoi aiutarci contro di lei.
Do you have information we can use against Gillenane or Elgernon? Or Solus?
The last time Mythal faced Elgernon and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What about Solus?
You may recall he murdered Mythal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
Ok, giusto per sapere,
Alright.
Morrigan, sempre. Tu e Solus ne avete accorto?
You would have met Solus in the Inquisition, right?
Sì.
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mythal's
Sì, non
memories.
sapevo ancora chi
At the
era.
time, I thought Solus a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments.
Però
He
bravo,
heard me, in all
Solus.
my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Pensa un po'.
Bet he loved that.
Sì,
Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
esatto. avrà... come se fossi stupida. Come è successo tutto questo?
So there's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
Mythal's last host was my mother, Flemeth.
Oh.
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
Che poi infatti lei aveva già bevuto anche dal pozzo di Mythal, quindi aveva conoscenze molto superiori rispetto a qualsiasi altro mago che poteva cogliere Mythal dentro se stesso. Sembra... bravissimo.
This isn't the strangest thing I've heard, but it's close.
'Tis difficult to describe, even now. Mythal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me, but I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again. And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mythal's and of those who bore her.
You didn't come out here just to tell me you're Mythal.
I am not Mythal in her entirety, but yes, the Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice. And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solus?
Che impressione hai di Solas? Siamo giunti. Piuttosto? Specchio riflesso.
I should ask you. Mythal knew Solus better than anyone.
I would influence your answer. Or do you mean to discover if I would stand
pensare di
directly
Solus.
against the Dread Wolf, were there a need?
Would you?
I shall aid you in any way but that, even had I the power. What has passed between Solus and Mythal, I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
Cosa penso di Solas? È in trappola, mi dispiace. Vuole solo aiutare, è un mostro e basta. È combattuto, ma non lo sa. Allora, è in trappola, mi dispiace, sì, ma ha fatto anche cose brutte, quindi può essere cercata. È un mostro e basta? Non è vero, perché non è un mostro e basta. Vuole solo aiutare? Sì, non solo. Secondo me c'è anche un altro obiettivo, Solas. Lui il suo velo lo vuole distruggere, cioè lo vuole togliere e cercare di riportare gli elfi, ridare agli elfi quello che lui ha tolto creando il velo, intrappolando le divinità. Quindi se è combattuto, ma non lo so.
Solus talks a lot about what has to be done, being forced to make hard choices. But it's like he's trying to talk himself into it. I think, deep down, he doesn't entirely believe what he's saying.
'Tis exactly like the old wolf to tie himself into the most intricate knots.
Fa tutto da solo quest'uomo, insomma.
'Tis not malice
Sempre.
which made Solus your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he
Egocentrico.
set in motion. Yet Solus was once beloved of Mythal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
Forse può finire bene.
Maybe there's a way we all get what we want.
Do you truly believe such a thing?
Well, maybe at least what we deserve.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share. When Mythal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solus recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths. This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence
Dobbiamo
you
trovare
obtain
un pezzo di
will
essenza di
aid
Mythal.
you in times to come.
Ci sono 2 Mythal?
Another fragment of Mythal? In addition to the one inside you?
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not? One small piece of many, formed when something greater is broken. The first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when a spirit is broken, it may shatter into pieces, each holding part of the original. Among the ancient elves who became known as gods, Dirthaman and his brother, Falondine, are but one example.
Non è amichevole, sopravvive all'incontro?
All of that sounded great until survive the encounter.
You know Solus, and have seen Elganon, and memories of Mythal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are.
Spiega perché sono
A
così emotivi,
fragment
perché
of
sono
Mythal
spiriti.
that resides in me,
da una
lived
parte
among
all'altra.
mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not.
Pura.
She is the essence of Mythal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Elganon and Gillenane, or against the Dread Wolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
Qualche suggerimento?
If I were to try to talk with her, do you have any suggestions?
She will demand respect, but detest flattery. She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate pity. She is, for want of better phrasing, prickly. But if you are determined to try, then I wish you luck.
What kind of spirit was Mythal before she became an elf? I know Solus is elven for pride.
Mythal enjoyed ruling and having power, but it came not from the overweening desire to crush resistance, as is the case with Elganon. The emotion that inspired her might best be described as benevolence.
Io non
a
direi che
guiding
Mythal
hand,
è
inclined to kindness.
benevolence.
But like any spirit, when angered or twisted against her purpose, a more violent aspect arose.
Quindi
Where
cos'è?
the Dreadwolf's wisdom gave way to pride when the world did not meet his standards, Mythal's benevolence gave way to retribution.
Retribution?
After all, when kindness fails, the guilty
Lei è
must be
retribution,
punished.
wow! Ok.
You would know this aspect of
Superbia
Mythal better than
retribution.
anyone. Could you try
Right.
talking to her?
I dare say she would attack me on sight.
Spirits can't get along with fragments of each other?
Spirits, certainly. But the aspects of a self-righteous god who have walked different paths for ages?
Sì.
One bears the insult of her betrayal by the Evanurus, and then by Solus, as fresh wounds, insult upon injury. The other once fell in love with an Alamari chieftain and lived happily in a swamp for centuries.
Aw.
Each reminds the other that another path existed, that they could have been
bellissimo.
wrong.
È il sogno di
And
tutti,
nothing
no?
angers Mythal
Vivere
like
più
being
vite.
wrong.
Thank you for the information, Morrigan.
I only ask that you reflect upon what I have said. The Dreadwolf is not so apart from the world as he thinks. There, you have the advantage of him.
Vai, Morgan. Ha sempre la sua camminata tipica, Morgan. Ok, incontra Morgan crocevia, livello 32. Sarà trovare il frammento imitato nel crocevia. Vorrei cambiarmi armatura. Torno un attimo a casa.
Would you like me to get you something? Tea? Cake? Arrow in his temple? Whatever you need.
Non mi ero accorta che si aumentavano le sedie. Scala cool. È molto fido questa. Bella questa. Molto semplice, molto da mago però. Wow, questa è quella dei Custodi Grigi. Madonna, questa è bruttissima. Cos'è quella cosa al collo? Davrin ha qualcosa da dirmi. Che c'è qua? Andiamo a parlare un po' con i miei compagni prima.
I heard crows can strangle a kunari with their own darsam.
With their what?
The ropes kunari wear. You can strangle us with them, but only if they're tied wrong.
Why would we strangle you with your arm ropes? Why wouldn't we just stab you?
Doing it with the darsam makes it look like an accident.
We're professional assassins. Most of the time, when we kill someone, we want people
Or
to know
Short
it was
King.
us.
Oh, okay. But you could strangle a kunari with their darsam if you wanted to.
Of course.
Ok, chiaro. Ah, si sono incontrati.
Okay, that's enough.
All'amicizia.
Quiet now.
Spaventato.
Fine. Who wants a treat?
Io.
Ooh, me. I want one.
Well, I don't have any.
Why'd you get my hopes up?
A little white lie to quell the riot.
Are you sure it's little to them? Yeah, Davrin, where's my treat?
Come on, guys, give me a break. Rook?
Ce la puoi fare.
I'm sure a big, strapping warden like you can handle a cat and a misfit skeleton.
What if Manfred bites?
Oh, probably just baby molars. This all sounds like too much fun for me.
Wait, you can't just leave me with the...
Hai promesso biscotti che non hai. Adesso sono solito.
Good luck with that.
Cute. Nuova zona. È lui che ci porta, Custodi.
A god's fragment, sharper than the whole, prevail, or be sundered completely.
Nido degli
We're getting
antichi.
close to where Morrigan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
Sono mai stata qua, vai. Porta esperta l'elfo e la maga. Le ultime parole del traditore. Subito. La pietra ficina reca i solchi di artigli colossali. Un messaggio mi accusa di tradimento contro il Fenarella. Mi gettano dalle alture. Ah, non è lui. Non sono le ultime parole di Solas.
That has to be her.
Mythal herself. There's so much we could learn if... Do you think she might talk to us instead of attacking?
Guess we'll find out.
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions. We made ourselves bodies to be like humans, but I never expected to see humans scurrying about in the Dread Wolf's crossroads.
Wow.
And you know
Questo
who
è normale,
I am.
Mythal.
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evanuris, if this can be called surviving. Solas. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch. Why are you here? To beg me to give up what remains of myself to help you defeat the monsters Elganan and Gillinane have become? Or do you simply think yourself ready to fight a god?
Forse ti ritiene alzarsi di combattere un dio. Tu non ci aiuterai. Vorrei il tuo aiuto.
I came here to ask for your help. The gods have endangered the world and...
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
We saw Solas's memories. His regrets.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree, twisting to catch the sun. You wish for my help? Convince me. Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elganan and Gillinane. Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing so. A harder-edged, simpler version. It has been centuries since a petitioner stood before me, so why should I help you?
Che bicca. Non fa niente, affrontami. Ne siamo degni, dobbiamo fermare gli dei. Solas mi sta aiutando.
If I don't stop the gods, the whole world will be corrupted by the blight.
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why I must help you.
We know the truth about the blight. We know it came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solus defeated them.
And?
Ti sei opposta. Ti sei opposta? La corruzione è colpa tua. Se dico questo, sembra che troppo la voglia adulare. Hai detto che non bisogna adularla.
And the blight only happened because of what you did.
Non so.
You need to fix your mistake.
My mistake? I saved lives and ended a war, you petulant child. Your words are weak. Prove your worth or die.
No, ho sbagliato. No, volevo parlare ancora.
Everyone get ready.
Wow. She's enormous.
Aspetta. Torniamo indietro. Voglio continuare a parlare con lei. Ho sbagliato opzione, rifacciamo. E... ti sei opposta. Dai.
Stopping the blight mattered enough for you to talk with Solus, even after he rebelled against you. It mattered enough for you to stand against the other gods.
And I was struck down for doing so, betrayed by those I had ruled beside for centuries.
You made the difficult choice to protect your home, because it was the right thing to do. Help me do the same.
Not bad, but not enough. Let us speak of something else.
Siamo degni.
I am worthy of your help.
That is for me to judge.
I am fighting to protect this world.
Any petty tyrant can fight those who come to their land and claim to be protecting their people. I have seen rulers, human as you are, the mages of Tevinter, following in the Elven Empire's footsteps. They build nothing that does not serve them. Why should I believe you are any better? What is a protector to you?
Provo a essere come te, costruire un luogo sicuro.
It's making a place that's safe for everyone. That means defending against danger, but it also means building a strong community that works together for the common good.
And what have you built?
Look at my team. We're not just hired blades. We started as strangers and grew together into a family.
If you wish to prove your worth, you must do better than that.
Non fai niente, affrontami.
Solus is helping me.
Solus is using you. Besides, why should I esteem the Dreadwolf's approbation? He rebelled against me.
But the two of you stayed close.
Until he killed the tattered fragment of me who hid inside the human swamp witch and wept. He keeps me here, yet has not visited since waking from his slumber. Tell me this. What should I have done when Solus turned against me after all we had been to one another?
Cosa avrei dovuto fare quando Solus si voltò contro di me dopo quello che eravamo stati l'uno per l'altro? Dimenticalo.
Solus
Girl,
made his choice. You made yours. It might have been cleaner for you to move on from him completely, instead of keeping your feelings for him.
Just like that? Do you feel so little that you could follow such a path with someone you had known for centuries?
You asked me what you should have done, not what I would have done.
My patience wears thin. Choose your next words carefully. Why must I give myself over to you?
You can't want Elgernon and Gillenane to rule the world. Not after what they did to you.
I ruled alongside them for centuries. I bear them no love now, and they were ever flawed, as all rulers are. Yet the world needs rulers. So set the blight aside and tell me why I should help you topple them.
Se il mondo ha bisogno di regnanti, accantona la corruzione, dimmi perché dovrei aiutarti a rovesciarli. Accantonare la corruzione?
What they did to you was wrong.
Non lo so.
And you care so deeply for the injustice done to me thousands of years ago.
You deserve justice, and they deserve to be punished for misusing their power and killing you when you tried to check them.
Your arguments are compelling.
Che fatica, ragazzi.
I
che
find you
fatica.
worthy, Rook.
Alleluia.
I've spent thousands of years watching. I shall miss that.
Falsissima
But
comunque,
if what
l'avrei
I
mandata a
am can
fanculo
protect the
subito sta
innocent
donna.
and smite the guilty, this is what remains of me. I give it to you freely. Use it to protect this world with kindness when possible and cunning when necessary.
I will. Thank you.
Insopportabile comunque.
I offer one further boon. I cannot enter the physical world or the pure fade, but in this place, I still carry some power. Evil has intruded here. The blight,
L'ho
seeded by
incontrata,
Elgan and
possibile da
Gillenane.
distruggere.
Find it, and when you meet your greatest challenge, I will fly one last time.
Statuetta di Mythal.
The essence of a god.
Mythal in us.
Like a
Bellissima.
piece of the sun. I've never felt something so alive.
And now? What's the next step?
A god knows her moment. At least, her essence does. When the time comes, we'll be ready.
Sapevo che c'era un modo per non combatterla, insomma. Menti liberi e cuori aperti. Legame con breve aumentato, luce di Mythal. E non con Nev.
We did it. We got Mythal's essence.
And we didn't even have to fight her.
Not sure what we do with it just yet. But if Morrigan's telling the truth, it'll come in handy at some point.
Comunque avrei anche voluto provare a sconfiggerla. Mi sembrava male lo scontro. Secondo me mi sarei divertita col drago, però non sarebbe finita bene, quindi il finale non sarebbe stato bello. Solas mi avrebbe odiata molto probabilmente. Personaggio difficile, che è stata Mythal. Uff, contrario di cioè Solas è una passeggiata a parlare con lui rispetto a Mythal. Forse perché Solas... Ah beh sì. Come ha detto... Solas è una versione che ha sempre vissuto nel mondo degli umani. Come la versione di Mythal dentro Morrigan. Un rifugio per Mythal. Solas ha sempre pensato che Mythal si sarebbe unita a noi prima o poi. Che lei fosse migliore degli altri Evanuris. Ha creato questo posto per farlo sentire a suo agio una volta che si fosse unita alla ribellione. Ora è troppo tardi. Solas si è gelato questo posto perché... affranto dal dolore non vuole lasciarmi entrare. Mi dispiace, amico mio, alla fine c'era ancora qualcosa che la guerra poteva sottrarti. Quindi lei non si è unita a Solas, anche se lui avrebbe voluto. Fammi vedere cos'è che ho ottenuto. Ah, una spada! Danni fisici 0. Sbilanciamento. Fisici più 80 danni da fuoco, infliggi più 80 danni necromantici, più 80 danni di elettricità, più 80 danni da freddo. Quindi fammi calcolare 8, 16, 24, 32, più debole. E quella notte quando il sole era andato a dormire, Mythal raccolse la terra luccicante e le diede la forma di una sfera perché fosse collocata in cielo. Luce di Mythal. Devo fare un attimo un po' di matematica. È comunque più debole della mia. Ma si abbina il mio scudo, quindi dai, proviamo a usare questo.
The spirits around the Hall of Valor seem very invested in all of it.
Spirits like fun too.
Sure, but one of them was trying to take wages. So I said, I bet the demons in Marathas could teach you a thing or two about betting rings. The spirit said, I bet you're right, and handed me 5 gold. I feel a point was missed.
Hey, you got 5 gold. Take the win.
Carino. Ma ha incontrato Mythal.
Our enemies are gods, Rook. Nobody fights those alone. That's why Solus lost and why you'll win. He always thought his attachments were a tragic flaw he had to overcome. But they're a strength.
Grazie, papi. It's time to go and do the mission.
How fares your battle?
The gods are moving against Weishaupt and the Grey Wardens. We've heard rumors the Darkspawn are being led by an archdemon.
And you have questions?
I need to know how archdemons relate to the gods. Are they just like the Blighted Dragons, or are they something else? I also need to know how to deal with the gods if they show up at Weishaupt.
I propose a bargain. I will answer your question if you answer mine.
What?
How are the Grey Wardens? Do they understand the truth of the danger yet?
Altro? Ho già mostrato quanto valgo.
We've been through this already. You agreed to help me.
What did you think my help would look like, Rook? I need to know that you are prepared.
Alcuni sì.
I've gotten a few of them to come around.
A few of them?
We've even got a Grey Warden on the team now. Davrin.
But the Grey Wardens as a whole still do not trust you yet,
No.
as I feared.
We're making progress.
When I asked why you should be trusted to lead the fight, you said that nobody else was doing it.
Sì.
That sufficed for me, but you will need more to convince the Grey Wardens. They see themselves as destined to lead this battle. You cannot defeat Elganan and Gillenane without the Wardens. What will you do to bring them to your side?
Dovranno accorgersene soli. Non puoi sconfiggere il Ganna e Gillenane nei stessi custodi. Come farai per portare la tua? Dovranno accorgersene da soli? No. Riguarda il primo custode. Riguarda il primo custode. Cosa farai per portare dalla tua? Riguarda il primo custode?
I don't have to convince all of them. I just have to convince the first warden.
Or remove him.
Enjoyable as that is to imagine, I doubt the rest of the wardens would approve.
Did you know the Evanurus once numbered many more than those whose names survived in the Elven Pantheon?
Ah.
One warlord was particularly cruel. I sought to free his slaves, but so fearsome was his reputation that none would join me.
What did you do?
I made people laugh at him.
How did that help?
For 12 years. Every sound near him, from whispered pleas to shouted oaths to crackling fire, all became mocking laughter. His mind broke under the ridicule, and when he fell, his slaves rose up and joined me.
I doubt laughter is going to work on the first warden.
If not that, then what?
All I can really do is keep trying to get through to them.
Have you ever ridden home in a wagon and felt the streets go from paved to dirt beneath the wheels? The horse is slow, and everything grows quiet as you're near home. What do you call that feeling?
I don't really have a word for it.
No, you do not. Elganan destroyed that emotion. He burned it from the mind of every living being. There were spirits of that feeling, just as there are spirits of joy, or fear, or despair. I begged them to fight.
What happened to them?
They waited too long. Without the emotion in this world to focus on, they faded
Bello
until
questo
nothing
concetto,
remained.
bellissimo.
When you grow quiet, it is
In
a part of
termini
your
di
soul reaching for a feeling and finding emptiness. Because I failed.
Damn.
I understand.
Bellissimo.
I'm not going to fail.
How? What will you do?
Bellissimo che il concetto che se non abbiamo un nome per descrivere una sensazione è perché gli dei cattivi l'hanno uccisa e Solas non ha potuto fare niente per salvare quegli spiriti.
Whatever it takes.
Easily said. But it will have to be enough for now. You have answered my question, and I owe you an answer in
Sì, farò
return.
tutto il necessario.
Yes. The
Anche
old gods
questo
of
uccidere il primo
Tevinter, the
custode.
archdemons.
Sì, sì.
There never were Tevinter gods. The archdemons, as you call them, were always merely the weapons of the Evanurus.
Ok.
All right. Let's hope we can find the gods before they find their weapons.
Unfortunately, the Dragon Thrall's life force is bound to the Evanurus as both power and protection. You will not be able to kill or likely even harm one of the Evanurus until their Dragon Thrall is slain.
Ok. Parlami dei loro draghi.
What can you tell me about the archdemons themselves?
Each is different, shaped by the whims and ego of its master. Elganon is the Lord of Tyranny. He would have ruled alone had Mythal not forced him to share power. Those who are strong, he molds into dictators themselves, with visions of godhood. Those who are weak, he crushes. His archdemon reflects him. It is huge, to feed his ego, the epitome of dragonkind, bent to his will.
I due cinema lo rispecchia enormi, per mentire sue colpite delle stipe dei draghi piegate alla sua volontà. Questa sarà la sua rovina. Wow, lo odi.
What about Gillenane and her dragon? Pride and ego can blind someone. We can exploit that.
By contrast, Gillenane was a servant of Andrew, whose skill at making monsters earned her promotion to the Evanurus. She is brilliant, ambitious, and unconstrained by anything you would understand as morality. In a kinder world, you would never need to see what she has done to her archdemon. In this world, I only hope you kill it quickly. In any event, the Evanurus will not be vulnerable until their archdemons are dead.
The old stories of the Deventer gods have them whispering in the dreams of ancient magisters. How did they do that, if they were just tools of the elven gods?
The archdemons were once high dragons. The Evanurus bound them as a source of power. When I imprisoned the gods, their dragons remained free. That was my mistake.
How so?
I never bound a dragon to myself, for I believed that to enslave another creature was immoral.
Ah sì, questo è il tuo limite,
As such,
Solas, va bene.
I did not understand the power that connection gave. I thought the prison I had made was perfect. But their dragons were the conduit through which they spoke to dreaming minds.
Any other surprises we should know about?
Even with their dragons dead, the Evanurus are powerful and well protected. You will need to use my dagger, the one you recovered. It can pierce their enchantments and strike them down.
Okay.
All right. Kill the archdemons, then use the dagger to take down the gods.
Even a single opportunity to strike the Evanurus down will be rare, fleeting, and costly. You will not have another chance to catch them unawares. When you strike, you must be fully prepared.
Bel episodio solo di parlare, questo. Sì, è disponibile questo. Non riesco proprio a pronunciarlo. Ah, Davrin per forza, ok. Se no non l'ho conciato. Non posso portare Tasha in altro guerriero. Custodi Grigi, Custodi Grigi.
Everyone suit up. All hands for this one.
Still can't believe it. They're attacking Weishaupt? The Warden's unprepared for that.
The gods are going straight for the throat. Unless we cut theirs first.
Just get me close enough.
Fagliela pagare.
Whatever you do, make them pay.
I always collect.
Who gets to tell the first warden we're dropping in?
I was hoping to skip that part.
They got an alluvian in storage down in the vault. It was a gift from the Dalish.
Okay.
Ours should go right to it. Probably. I think.
Let's get to it then. We sneak into Weishaupt nice and quiet. No one sees us. We look around for Antoine and Evka.
Was there a plan after that?
Take out a god. End this today.
Non può già essere... Non possiamo già sconfiggere una divinità a questo punto della storia, dai.
This isn't the vault.
Oh crap. They moved the alluvian.
Ah. No. No. Gli altri compagni.
It didn't break.
You call that nice and quiet?
Sorry! Catch up when you can!
Don't spawn outside!
Ok, non è andata proprio bene.
Darkspawn? In Weishaupt?
Just outside the door.
Stay out of sight.
Mila.
Sit tight, Mila.
Mila,
We'll
chi
be
è?
back.
Chi sei tu? La bambina? Andiamo.
The Maker curse you!
Clear him out!
Don't let them near the girl!
Che voglio la ragazza?
We got here fast enough.
They've got the gods at their back.
Busy. Sounds like a battle outside.
We're on our own.
At least it wasn't ogres.
You know your Darkspawn.
My dad's a blacksmith for the Wardens. Who are you?
Rook, we're here to help.
Carino.
Do you know Antoine and Evka?
Probably in the war room. I can show you. Oh no, the door's blocked.
Is there another way?
A secret passage. Come on.
Oh no, no, it's blocked. British. Have you?
Oh, damn.
That's Commander Janos. One of our best.
He went down fighting.
Ah, questo qua. Yanis ha tenuto forte, bravo Yanis.
Mila, when did the Darkspawn attack?
Just a while ago, they started climbing the walls.
You should stay here.
I can't. I need to find my dad.
There's worse than Darkspawn on the way.
And walls won't hold it back.
Grey Wardens, I wield the power of the Blight. Today, you face the finest child of the gods.
Wow.
Gillenane. And she brought a dragon.
Worse. That's an archdemon.
We have to get inside!
The war room isn't far.
Stick close, Mila.
Gavin, what's wrong?
I can sense an archdemon. I can hear the calling. Splitting him. But I'll make it.
How you doing, Mila?
Don't worry about me.
Well, this went sideways. How's Lucana gonna kill a cloud with a dagger?
One thing at a time. Now let's not die out here.
There's a lot of Darkspawn down there. The Weishaupt hold?
It's never fallen before, and it won't today.
Speriamo, la roccaforte di Custodi Grigi, quindi.
Where's Commander Janos?
Potevo, Veilguard.
Perfect creation. Powerful. Quick. And I have returned much of her cunning. My creation's power is greater than any weapon you possess. struggling. Lie down. My dragon will be swift.
The war room's ahead.
You'll be safe there.
I need to find my dad.
By yourself?
There's places to hide. Darkspawn won't find me. Good luck.
Archdemons attacking the north wall.
Signal a retreat. Fall back to the track.
Can't see the signal fires through the smoke.
Try the horns.
The Archdemon's too loud.
No one's retreating.
There's no choice, sir. We're under siege. We have to fall back to the dragon trap.
Forget the trap. Send word to Commander Janos. Rally outside the wall.
Janos is dead.
Cazzo, cavoli tuoi adesso.
What are you doing here?
Salvarti il culo come al solito.
I'm here because you didn't listen. Now it's too late.
For you it is.
Better than what Janos got. What about all the other wardens?
Arrest them.
No, you need to listen to them. We are under attack by a god.
Do you hear yourself? There's no such thing. Stop finding excuses to be a coward. We'll stop the enemy outside the walls.
The enemy is outside the window.
Grey Wardens don't hide in our castle. I won't ask good soldiers to turn tail and run. We're an army of steel, holding back the blight. Order every blade out of Weishaupt.
No.
We'll all die, sir.
That's an order, Warden.
Parole di Samas. Non so cosa fare. Senti, hai rotto il cavolo. Hai rotto veramente le palle.
Can't say I didn't try.
Se prova molto, prova molto. Posso spiegare.
No. Listen to Rook. That's an order.
Ne? Approva molto. Nice.
Okay, Rook. I assume you have a plan.
This dragon trap. Tell me about it.
It was built 900 years ago to stop an archdemon, but...
Get down! Where's the trap?
Other side of the fortress, but it's never been used.
It only has to work once. Let's go!
Andiamo. Missione epica.
Alright,
Scusate,
this is
ma
about to get a lot worse.
il primo custode aveva proprio rotto le palle.
Have to be. It's us or nobody.
Ha veramente rotto il primo custode, scusate, ma non ce la faccio più di lui. Minchia, sta spada mi sta facendo morire, sta spada. Raggiunge il muro.
Damn it!
Outnumbered, trapped. You will not hold.
Got him. Now let's get past this blight.
How far to the trap?
Far enough, we'll have to fight our way to it.
Gates been overrun.
We have to get through here. It's the only way.
Wardens, hang on!
Scusate, c'è un baule. Complicato da guerra te la reputa. Andiamo. Cavolo, già ce ne sono pochi, il Custodi Grigi è incredibile come in ogni gioco ce ne siano sempre di meno di custodi. Ah. Vai. Ouch.
You won't break the siege yourself. There's more than too many. Not trying to. Just need to trap that archdemon.
Ouch. Continuano a colpirmi. Ouch. Ok. Mio. C'era di roba in marcia. Via. Ah.
This way's blocked. Time to improvise. Maybe that ballista can help. If we could clean it up a bit. Can we shoot the dragon with that?
It's not a dragon. And it takes more than a ballista to kill one.
Okay.
There, we can get through. Soak in the dark spores. Watch yourself. 2 horns? What does that mean?
The outer defenses have been breached. Efka must be ordering a retreat.
Ok, andiamo. La ritirata.
This is the wall. It's gone.
There's another way to the trap. Through the library. Takes longer, but it'll get us there.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
What happens when the first warden wakes up? Hoping he won't. I decked him pretty hard.
He'll have bigger problems on his hands than us.
Questa sì che è una vera missione alla Dragon Age. Mi piace parecchio. Anzi, gli ho dato una cinquina, proprio l'ho distrutto.
There, across the way. That's the library. We'll go down through the barracks to get there.
Better than being exposed on the walls.
Proprio tranquillo qua. Bene. Si vede niente, è super buio. Il grifone che mangia la prole oscura. Blight. Siamo di qua quindi.
What? Yeah, I know. Maybe we should get back on the wall.
This is the only way.
What's that noise?
It's coming from the gate.
Sounds like 10,000 darkspawn knocking on the door.
Magari lo sono.
Destroy that blight, or there'll be no end to these darkspawn.
Cos'è questo? Bella sta.
Look! Up here!
Emmerich! We're trying to find a way out of this!
The torch will lead the way! Be mindful of the darkspawn!
Okay, grazie,
Wardens
Emmerich.
are rallying at a bell tower! You can get out there! See you soon! Hear that? Must be bell tower. Doesn't sound far.
I still can't believe there's darkspawn inside White House. Right here's where I took my vow to fight.
Sì, parliamo dopo.
Is there an end to them? Only if we kill Gillenade.
That did it.
Bell's still ringing. Let's get there.
There, the bell tower ahead. Get out of this mess.
That's not good. Hang in there. We'll find another way. So what now? I don't know, but we don't quit. There's a way out of this mess somewhere.
Library's not far. It'll put us right next to the dragon trap. There's still a chance.
Ok. Grande elmo di Grifone. No, preso tutto.
Keep going. The others are looking for another way out.
Ok.
Library's not far.
Rook!
Lucanus! Hurry, open the gate!
I wouldn't advise it.
Just do it!
Here they come. Get out of there! You've got
Che macello.
But if I'm still standing, you've got to fight. Now die!
She can handle it. We have to get out of here.
3 horns. And that means?
Means we make our last stand.
No, speriamo che non siano morti i nostri amici. Guardiani. Custodi. Custodi. Il silenzio di tomba.
The library's down that way.
Not anymore! Back! Back! Lola, go back! There is no back!
Hey, up here!
Eccola, Mila.
We're coming! Mila, you're a lifesaver.
Darkspawn almost had you for lunch.
Let's not hang around for dinner. Come on. Did you find your dad yet, Mila?
No.
Just keep going, all right?
I just don't want him to be afraid.
No, non volevo che il papà abbia paura. Che carina. Mi piace che in situazione di emergenza io a guardare tutti i bauli dove sono. Beh, che due quartieri che dovranno i Custodi Grigi, dai. Stai dietro.
We're here.
Quick, inside the library.
Siamo arrivati alla libreria.
Just our luck. Darkspawn. Cut him down. Can't get stuck out here. There's Paula coming our way.
Let him try. I'm good at killing those.
Darkspawn! The Great Warden's hide! Tear them from their tower!
Mila, find somewhere safe to hide!
Find the mortals on the walls! Kill them all!
Then we make our last stand if we have to. Rook, get your asses in here! We're coming! We're coming!
Vai Mila, entra.
You're alive. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
If this door doesn't hold, all bets are off.
What about the dragon trap?
The trap will work.
Grazie. Custodi Grigi.
Take it from a blacksmith. You set it
Lui
off
il padre.
and get out of the way.
Dad!
Mila!
I told you not to get lost.
È vivo, pensavo di no, però.
Hope she wasn't too much trouble.
Può lavorare per noi? Per niente.
The right kind of trouble. She saved our butts.
Anytime.
The real problem is getting that dragon to land.
Oof.
Lucanus, the dagger. I guarantee this will get Gillinea's attention.
And then?
She sends the archdemon after me, we trap it, Davern kills it, and Lucanus, you take your shot.
Just like that.
It's the best I've got.
It'll probably get you killed.
Better than dying here.
Right. Then let's do this.
Facciamole, Evka.
While the wardens still listen to me.
Evka, you're alive.
The Blight and I had a little disagreement.
Io ho visto.
I'll rally the others. Someone decked the first warden and left me in charge.
I was practicing for an archdemon. Let's get to it.
I know a way to the trap.
Andiamo, Davrin.
Once this is over, there's an old Illuvian here that could be our escape.
Yeah, it, kind of fell out of the building.
Oh? Well, if I can borrow some of your people, we'll get it
Proveniente dalla vostra
right
casa.
again.
Ok, certo, puoi prendere chi vuoi, dei miei.
The infamous library. What happened here?
Gillinean.
Affecting everything.
Just find our way through this mess.
Should be a door on the other side. That'll put us near the trap.
We need to clear the blight out first.
Ok, sto cercando di ripulire la zona.
When we trap the archdemon, a Grey Warden has to kill it. Is that how it works?
Eh sì.
It's true.
Per forza
You
non
die
ci
doing
deve.
it.
What?
No?
It's complicated, but every warden is prepared for the sacrifice. I'm ready.
To die?
Who knows? Maybe they'll hang my portrait in here someday.
It's not over yet.
Will be soon enough.
Lucanus? He still needs a shot at Gillinean.
That's why we came here.
There's a question of how. She's in the
In
sky.
effetti, come...
One
ha senso.
impossible thing at a time.
Un po' Lucanis colpire una divinità che è nel cielo, sospesa. E ha preso tutto, insomma. Biblioteca. Spalleggiamo la biblioteca. Ne avranno da pulire i custodi.
That should do it. Let's get out there.
Ouch.
There's the way out.
Pozioni di salute. Ok, pronti ad abbattere questo drago, questo arcidemone.
There, that griffin statue. I'll get Gillinean's attention.
Then let's get through this mess.
Behold
Golden Glory, let's go.
Your fortress crumbles. My creation will not be denied. Screams, prayers,
Apro il grifone, ci siamo. Poi ovviamente la fortezza deve essere super attrezzata contro gli arcidemoni e tutto il resto.
Now I die.
I guess so. Se dobbiamo. Per la causa.
Hey, Gillenade! Come down here and fight!
Got guts.
The Dread Rule's knife. Retreat!
Oh, crap.
Shit. Ragazzi, alla trappola.
Come on, come on.
Si è attivata. Bellissima. Mi ha fatto fuori l'arcidemone. I pistoli. No, Davi.
Give Hassan a hug for me.
No!
Stand down, Warden. My war, my glory.
Go.
It's all yours.
At least you've got some honor in the end.
Te la si è preso un bel pugno da me. Davrin, lascialo fare a lui. Hai troppe cose da perdere tu. Lascialo fare al vecchio che non ci ha creduto e persone sono morte per colpa sua. Lascialo andare, Davrin. Questa è una missione alla Dragon Age, questa è bellissima.
As supreme authority of Whiteout, I hereby declare this blight at an end.
Racing heart, ragged race, a waste of useful blood. Lassa, Hedley, Gallara.
No, l'ha riportato in vita? No.
Penatra, Velas.
Sì, l'ha riportato in vita.
What is that?
The real archdemon.
So the other was what? Practice?
We have to kill it. It'll make us invulnerable until we do.
And we're sitting ducks.
Witness a warden's blood to birth your own destruction.
Vai ragazzi. Vabbè dai, non è forte. Non è più un drago, neanche l'arcidemone, è una bestia. Poi... Ah, lì! Non mi ho visto, grazie David.
What's happening? We spooked Gillenade. Maybe she wants to talk.
È stato così facile ucciderlo. Mi sembrava strano.
My creation has many shapes. Take the mortals, make their flesh your own.
What? You've got to be kidding me!
Porca, passati.
I think we're wearing it down!
Starved. She will consume you all.
Non capisce niente. Uno morto. Questa.
And Rook takes that. On your right, watch it! Look at that. How's that?
Ancora.
Untouched. Avenge yourself.
Sembra un scroll. Vai giù così.
That's right. I think it's time you left Gillenade. You can't win this.
Basta. Ah dai, Lucanis. Ancora.
Tear the mortals asunder!
Well, that one looks angry.
Who knew the trap would be the easy part?
It's Gillenade's last stand. We can do this.
può morire, raga.
Davrin! Kill it!
Oh, Davrin.
Now, Lucanus! Finish her!
So fucking cool. Fighissimo.
Let's go!
Give me another shot.
Too late! Back to the Alluvian!
Too late, Lucanus, let's go.
Is it working?
I hope so.
Best times all day!
Non ci siamo riusciti. Abbiamo solo fatto arrabbiare. Parte 8. Non esiste sacrificio più grande. Ragazzi, fatica.
Evka sent word. Last of the civilians made it to Lavendel. Janos and his people held the line long enough for them to escape Weishaupt. And the wardens are in Lavendel too.
What's left of them, you mean?
Come al solito,
Over
what left?
1,000. That's how many fellow wardens I had. And now, one god, one archdemon. That's all it took to nearly wipe out our entire
Pensavo
order.
già fossero quasi tutti morti con l'Inquisizione, però saranno state reclutate nuove persone, infatti. Sono morti da eroi. E Ghiren la pagherà.
Those wardens fulfilled their oaths. They saved lives. Heroes, all of them. If not for them, how many civilians would have died?
In death, sacrifice. The warden's oath.
Right.
But it starts with in-war victory. I don't have much hope for victory here.
We killed her archdemon, though. That's something, isn't it?
That's an incredibly rare accomplishment.
Yeah. After it turned into a snake monster with too many heads. Are all blighted dragons gonna do that? I don't know how to fight that.
Well, at least we've made Ghilanane mortal.
Mortal or immortal, doesn't matter if we can't get close enough. We had our shot at her, and we missed.
Say what you mean, Davrin. I missed.
Non è stata colpa
Nobody
sua.
blames you for that, Lucanus.
Yeah? Maybe I do.
Dai.
This crow has a demon inside him,
Davrin,
right?
basta.
Now, that's not...
How do we know we can trust him? Maybe the demon pulled his punches.
Okay, hold on.
L'hai visto
Now
anche
we're
tu che è
getting...
stata...
And you, Warden? What about the
Stata la
blight that
divinità.
runs through your veins? The same blight that Ghilanane commands so effortlessly.
Just a moment, please.
Enough.
Vabbè, classico, siamo in squadra, basta.
We're on the same side here, and for the same reasons. We all saw the terror these gods will bring, and chose to stand against it. This team needs to depend on each other, to unite against impossible odds. That's the only hope we've got.
We're all in agreement on that point, Rook. But the question remains, how? We barely survived against one of the gods.
I nearly had her.
Non è colpa tua,
Nearly.
Lucanus.
But you and Spite are not of one mind, Lucanus. Fighting for control, it's no wonder you missed such a rare opportunity.
I think we've all been distracted.
I've been preoccupied myself after discovering that hand of glory.
And I can't stop worrying about my new
Siamo
magic
troppo distratti,
and what it
insomma.
means.
The Nodists are fallen? What it means for my people?
Until those problems are resolved, we will not be prepared to face the gods.
Ok.
A moment of inattention, a single lapse, could prove fatal. And the gods will allow
Quindi
no
affrontiamo
second
prima le
chances.
missioni di tutti i personaggi.
He's right, Rook.
Avete ragione, Average.
We can't afford to stumble. The gods will jump on that in a heartbeat. We must be ready for them. That said, we need to find them first. Harding, can you send word to Evka? See if she has any rested scouts.
Scouts? Why?
The darkspawn that attacked Weishaupt had to come from somewhere. I bet they'll be headed back there. Following them should at least put us on the god's trail.
Got it.
As for the rest of...
Look, nothing against Emmerich. He's right about needing focus. But what happened at Weishaupt? That was more than a distraction.
So is what happened to Minrathous. What the Venatori have done. What they're still doing.
Uccidiamo I Venatori prima.
These are more than distractions, Rook.
Either way, we all need to step back. Clear our heads.
E uccidiamo i Venatori, ragazzi. Occupiamoci prima dei vostri problemi e poi affrontiamo le divinità, cosa vi devo dire?
So, how do you think that went?
Male. Sincera? Cioè, è andata bene con l'arcidemone, con la divinità, ma i miei compagni non sono sulla mia stessa pagina, lunghezza d'onda. Li vedo... litigano troppo tra di loro. Difficile dirlo. Male.
Davern was still upset, there at the end. That's his right, after the horrors at Weishaupt. But I hoped I'd gotten through to him.
They stopped fighting when you told them to. That's something.
Emmerich's right, though. Everyone on this team has some kind of unfinished business hanging over their heads.
That's the danger in recruiting competent people. They bring more interesting and complicated problems along with them. So go help Rook. Support them. Solve those problems. And maybe start with Davern and Lucanus. Or even Nev. She's taking Minrathous hard.
And the gods?
You've asked the wardens to track them through the darkspawn. That'll take time.
Voglio risolvere prima la
I
questione dei
should
miei
use that time
alleati.
to check in with the team. And then I should go talk with Solus.
Better you than me. He'll want to know all about Gillenane, the archdemon, and why you only stopped one of them. You know, all this talking wears me out. I'm going to take a nap. See you later,
Che non
kid.
sta bene comunque.
Good luck.
Solo invecchiato magari. Ah, pesante. Pesante. Bello, ma bellissimo. Vera missione Dragon Age, mi è piaciuta tantissimo. Lucanis, quando ho provato a uccidere col coltello. Non è colpa di Lucanis, povero baby, è stata la divinità. Legame con tutti è aumentato. Almeno quello. Ero 34. Avrò 200.000 missioni, suppongo. Parla con Solas, incontra Davri, incontra Lucanis, incontra Nev. Messaggi pronti alla nuova missiva. Livello 34. Guardiamo, leggiamo solo la missiva. E poi... messaggio... Ah, dell'Inquisitore! Dal fronte alla caduta dei suoi... Rook, la caduta... Madonna. È stata percepita ogni anno del teso. Per millenni i Custodi Grigi ci hanno difeso... Già mi arrivano notizie di sotto assedio, di parole oscure che avanzano nei cancelli, annientando tutto quello che di buono avevamo tenuto custodi l'anno insieme. In effetti la diffusione della corruzione sembra impossibile da arginare. Lentamente perdiamo terreno a est e a sud. È come se un seme di parole oscure fosse rimasto dormiente fino ad ora. Venerim consumata, libro della parola oscura... Ma non tutto è oscurità e disperazione. Quando ho fatto ritorno a sud, dopo aver parlato con te, ho inviato dei emissari sia a Ekasid sia a Yavar. Ah, Yavar, quanto mi mancano. Loro, i capi del Feren, hanno stabilito un'alleanza, se non altro fino a quando l'attuale minaccia non sarà sventrata. La corruzione a sud è stata pertanto tenuta sotto controllo, ovviamente entro certi limiti. Dubito che lo stato attuale delle cose possa proseguire indefinitivamente, ma per il momento ci troviamo in una situazione di stallo e quando si affronta la divinità spesso si tende ad accontentarsi di questo, tua inquisitrice. Abbiamo un fracello di missioni, suppongo. Bellara, devo parlare con loro due hanno missioni disponibili, missioni qua, missioni là. E direi che per oggi ci fermiamo qua. È stato molto una missione bellissima, ovviamente per ora la migliore, però molto pesante. Ci vediamo alla prossima, ciao!